Today's episode of Voiced is from r/TIFU and is about users who found themselves in some truly bizarre situations. What do you think happened? Subscribe if you enjoy. I might die in 7 hours, and I am not afraid. I am a 14-year-old male who has a bone disease known as multiple hereditary exostoses, MHE. It causes benign bone tumors to grow all over my body. Although they aren't cancerous, they are very painful when they are near a nerve. A lot of these tumors have grown in my knees, fingers, and ribs. You can probably guess there are a lot of nerves and muscles there that can be pinched and pierced. It hurts quite a lot. I am constantly at level 5 pain, scale of 1 to 10. I can only walk for up to 2 minutes. I can't write with a pen. If I couldn't type, this post wouldn't exist, lol. And I'm basically in agony. We have decided I will go for surgery to cut off some of the most painful tumors in my knee. Hopefully this will restore my ability to walk. The doctors have also decided we should remove 2 of my ribs, which have cracked due to the tumors. They'll be replaced with metal, I think. There is a 20% chance of death with all these very complicated procedures. And of course there's a chance that this surgery doesn't change anything, or even makes it worse. It's like rolling a 6-sided die to determine if I live or die. But to be honest, I don't really care what happens in this surgery. If it works, great, I can walk again. If it fails and my condition stays the same or deteriorates, I've adapted to this disease enough. I can probably handle a few turns for the worse. And if I die, well, I suppose then there is no more pain. My friends say it is wrong for me to feel okay about dying. I am not suicidal. I would not kill myself if I had the chance. But I do not exactly care if I die at this point. It is in fate's hands at this point. Comment anything. In 7 hours, I will be on the operating table that will determine my destiny. Soon about to enter the operating room. This is it. Recovery pain is a real pain in the butt, but otherwise, I'm fine. Here is a post showing an extremely large update. Hey, I have recently turned 16. Just wanted to give an update on my life. I'm still sick, unfortunately. That is the sad part of chronic illnesses, but that is all right. I have coped with it, and I thank you for reading this, for whatever reason, years later. Also, I know that the percentages my younger self wrote were absolute nonsense, according to a few commenters. Apologies. I was a 14-year-old who was panicking because of a surgery. My odds of survival were likely much higher than I anticipated back then. Still, this post really did portray how I felt before a possibly life-changing surgery. Once again, thanks for taking the time to read this really old post. I hope you enjoyed my story. Wow, what an incredibly brave and honest post from a young person facing such immense challenges. It's truly inspiring to see how he's handling his situation with such resilience. Now let's switch gears completely and dive into a story that's, well, it's definitely not about medical procedures or bravery. This one is more about unexpected consequences. Before I talk about today's posts, please consider subscribing to stay updated on more engaging content like this. Wow, what a roller coaster of emotions from these Reddit posts. First off, the TIFU post, where the user spent a year talking to themselves after being muted, is both hilarious and heartbreaking. I mean, can you imagine thinking your content was just that boring? But kudos to them for finding humor in their own misfortune and using it as an opportunity to raise awareness about mental health. It's a great reminder to check in on each other, especially online friends. Then there's the incredibly brave post from the 14-year-old dealing with multiple hereditary exostoses. The resilience and acceptance shown by this young person are truly inspiring. It's amazing how they handled such a challenging situation with so much grace. And of course, the coconut fiasco, who knew that could go so wrong? It's a wild story that definitely left an impression. I'd love to hear your thoughts on these posts in the comments below. Which one resonated with you the most? Let me know. Thank you for listening to today's episode of Voiced. If you enjoyed daily, high-quality stories, please like and subscribe to show your support.